Hi, welcome back to Detailing World. In today's video we're going to be looking at a couple of polishes from Sonax. Hi, yes, so welcome back. If this is your first time here, my name is Matt, and as I said in the intro there, we're going to be looking at a couple of products today from Sonax. So before we get into this, if you could quickly give this video a quick like, and if you're not already, please do consider subscribing. It really does help us out. So yeah, as I said, we're going to be looking at a couple of products today from Sonax, and that is the Profiline range, I think that's how you call this, and the cut and finish, which is for rotaries. You couldn't use it on a DA, but rotaries, and the EX0406, which has been designed for DA use. Again, you can use that on a rotary though if you wish, so no hard and fast rule. Both of these products, they are sort of like a one-step product, so cut and finish, exactly as it says. You can use it all the way from the cutting process right down to finishing. And again with the EX0406, the same, you can use it all the way from, I believe Sonax say this really goes as far as swirl marks and water spots, and then all the way down to the finishing. Now the way I use this, and we'll take a quick look at some footage in a moment, is I use the cut and finish with a 3M yellow pad to correct the paintwork on my Nissan Pulsar. It's quite soft paint anyway, so it didn't take a lot. Now to be honest, I probably could have got away just using this, but I wanted to test both products. And then I use this one as a finishing product on a dual action polisher with a 3M finishing pad. So both of these products, they are listed and labelled as low dust technology. Now I'll be honest with you, they're right. Very little dust kicked up, and there was nothing really, you know, along the window scuttles where you normally find it collect once you've done a bonnet, for example. Compared with something like the 3M range, that's a very dusty product. Now I know the EX0406, looking at a previous video with Mike Phillips, it is mentioned that this is a water-based polish, which is how they achieve the low dust properties of it. I'm not sure if the cut and finish is water-based, but I believe this may be as well. Again, low dust technology is claimed on the side of the bottle just there. So yeah, just whilst I get some video running then, I'll just talk about these products. So as I said, what I did first, I basically polished the entire car with the cut and finish. Once the pad was primed, there was an instance on the bonnet where I think I'd found another scratch or a few swirls or something, and I didn't really have to put any more product on. There was enough still within the pad. It really lasted and could work it for a very long time. Now because it is like a one-step polish, both of these products, really your cutting then comes from the pad instead. So if you need more aggressive cut, you would then go to a firmer pad. So in the 3M range that I was using, I would have gone to the green pad should I have needed it. If you want a lower cut and more gloss, then obviously jump up to the blue pad. So yeah, once the entire car was done with the cut and finish, then obviously I made a switch, as I said, to the DA to the EX0406 polish on the Megs G220 DA with the 3M blue pad. And again, very little, if any, dust at all from this product. I think some of the dust I was getting was from the cut and finish. That may have actually been dust from the pad rather than the product itself. It's hard to tell, but if there was dust from that, it was very little. It was almost no dust, almost non-existent. Also, one thing I had noticed with both the products, very little, if any, I don't think I experienced any jumping at all with the product. Or sometimes if you let the pad get too much product on, you get this sort of smear of, I don't know what the correct word is, but you get a smear of product left behind the pad, which I've had in the past before if the pad's not been cleaned enough or you've just applied too much. Didn't have any of that whatsoever with this. It also, once you have finished working it and then you've refined, it wipes off very easy. There's no need for be scrubbing or anything like that to get the polish residue off. The kick as well, the sling, very little of that. That may have just been my technique. Again, if you're using too much product, it's going to spit everywhere. But there was very little with this, and as I keep saying, I was able to work this for a very long time. So all in all, I think if you're just starting out with polishing, especially if you're on like a DA or something, I think working with this, especially the EX0406, is a very good product to be starting with. It's a great one-step product. As I said, they both of these work very well. I think you're better off starting with something like the EX0406 on the DA to begin with if you're just learning machine polishing. Otherwise, jump up to the cut and finish on a rotary and just, you know, buy a selection of pads rather than a selection of polishers. Get to know your pads first. So yeah, with that said, I hope you enjoyed this video and you found it a bit useful. If you have enjoyed it, then make sure you hit that like button, and if you're not subscribed already, please do consider subscribing as well. It really does help us out, and we'll see you in the next video.